guys, welcome back to my channel, Black Sails, Season 3, Episode 8. Quick recap of last episode because I do really want to get into this episode. Basically what's going down right now is they are going to, and by they I mean Flint, Vane, Anne now has joined the force. They are going to intercept a caravan that Woodes Rogers is putting the gold on. I think that's what I derived from that. Vane kind of does this thing where he summarizes the entire plot in the last 30 seconds of the episode, or the plot for the next episode, I mean. So that's what I assume is going to go down this particular episode. In episode 7, Silver had a crazy scene. He killed Dufresne. Not only that, but he kind of established his dominance. Not kind of. I always say kind of, but he established his dominance for sure. Flint wanted to do that himself. He wanted to go there and kind of make a statement and be scared and shit, or get other people scared. But Billy suggested that Silver go, and at first I was like, why Silver out of all people? Silver doesn't seem like, yeah, he could tell a good story, he can get people riled up in a positive way, but can he really scare people? I didn't see that until last episode, that switch in Silver's character where I was like, oh shit, maybe I should take this character a little bit more seriously in terms of his scariness factor, because the boy is scary. So now Silver has really, in my opinion, has stepped up his game a little bit more, and I cannot wait to see what this episode has in store, especially for Silver. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into episode 8.
The story about what happened last night has been retold as many times as there are men on this ship. You expressed your consent to me, that to truly partner with your captain, you would need to join him down a dark path, and that you feared it might lead you to a place you would not be able to return from.
The men said she was angered when she realized that Jack wasn't there. She let the cash go.
When did Anne realize that she had been lied to? Was it before or after they secured the cash?
Before, I think. Why?
8. You could have sent 1,000 men, it would not have deterred her. And now you are saying to me that she knew she had been crossed and chose to walk away to save herself?
She knows Anne.
You said Anne is alive, did you not? I would argue, as long as that is true, there is a chance, however remote, that she will frustrate your efforts to send me off to my death.
It is fascinating to me how stubbornly you people expect the unlikeliest of outcomes because you prefer them. You expect the world to become what you want it to be.
It's not that
All
unlikely.
available evidence.
You held the route secret. I held a number of potential routes secret before settling upon this one. Anyone intending to hit us will be more than likely in possession of the wrong route.
Jesus. Yeah, but their plan doesn't involve intercepting the route, right?
In less than an hour, I need to move the ship to the coast to retrieve our captain and a fortune in gems.
He's going to tell his men what happened if we're going to have a war on our hands.
I understand that, but the answer is not going to be finishing what Dobbs started and murdering that man. But his story is getting out. And when it does, all hell is going to break loose. This man will be held to account and punished, swiftly and severely. Wait a minute, hold on. Until I know what he's going to say, I can't let anyone walk out of here.
He isn't going to say anything. My men listen, and they do as I say.
My father was a tailor. My father's business that he inherited from his father, and his father's father, begins to wither and die. I'd sit beside him as a boy at the Sunday service as he shouted at the pastor, if no Anne, if no rescue, if this is defeat for me, then know this, you and I were neck and neck in this race right till the end. But Jesus, did I make up a lot of ground to catch you.
You think the world's been that kind to me?
Wealthy family, inherited daddy's shipping business, married rich. I read your book.
But there are things you leave out of the book. All you know about me is what I want you to know.
Okay. That kind of scared me. Why do I feel like Woodes Rogers is kind of a psycho and is just not showing anybody that? Also, what is happening? Whoa! was a dope ass shot. Is this all one shot? This is beautiful. This just showed me, I want to see Rogers go full savage mode. Is this the end of Woodes Rogers? No. Okay, cool. He's alive. Alright, get him the fuck out of there. Oh no, 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 no! Oh my god. No, 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 no.
Go!
Jesus Christ. He's lost this one. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. If someone just made sure that he was knocked out a little bit more.
Sails! Due west! Heading this way!
I thought you said that no one could see us from here.
That ship will be upon us in 2 hours. Maybe less.
Get us underway. Make ready the launches.
Lower the courses.
Oh. Fuck.
Set a course to Interceptor.
Reinforce! Bring us to port!
If the governor's caravan was attacked, it means someone knew where to find it. It means our secrets are no longer ours. It means there is a spy among us.
Who though? Who would the spy be? It would have to be one of the girls. One of Max's girls. What's the name of the big boobed one? Her and that one guy. I wish I knew names, but I don't know their names, but y'all know who I'm talking about.
Where's Vane?
The militia arrived before he could get away. We had no choice but to run.
Take him and the cash back to the ship and get out of here. What? We'll find our own way back to the camp.
Captain,
Charles Vane swinging over Nassau is a statement we cannot afford to be made.
you cannot stay.
I'll go back and address the situation.
Oh. By stirring resentment. Finding sympathetic ears, reminding them that Charles Vane was once the best of them. Still is the best of them. By the time I'm through, the governor won't be able to hang Vane out of fear of losing the street.
Yeah, I mean, let Billy do something. Because now, instead of it being Jack, it's just Vane. The plan is no different. They need Vane. They need everyone. It's all or nothing.
The gravity of your personal history, urging you to resume petty rivalries and repeat the costliest of your mistakes. I fear the temptation you're feeling is about to be at its strongest. That man, sitting in a cell in my fort, is the embodiment of that temptation for you. It is self-evident. And I'm asking you to tell me the truth about what you're capable of right now.
The moment you walked into my cell in London, do you want to know what I first thought? I wasn't thinking about the charges against me. I wasn't thinking about a reprieve from the noose. The idea that this may be my opportunity to gain some measure of revenge against my father's murderer. That I might play a role in the execution of Charles Vane.
Good. I mean, that's what I would assume.
I know you now. I trust you now. I'm devoted to you now. I love you now. About how I'm going to react when faced with the thing sitting in that cell in your fort.
The Thing. Didn't even call the boy a human.
I honestly don't know.
Yikes. They are not relationship goals. I can say that. Okay, first I want to give props, I guess, just to the show, the showrunners in general, I really thought that the chase sequence was super well done. They had literally, I'm pretty sure that was one shot. I mean, I didn't quite notice it until it was like halfway through the shot, but that was one take of the horses all chasing them with Vane and Anne and all of them chasing the cargo. So not only was that really well done, I also thought that the fight between Vane and Rogers was also really well done. It was really well choreographed, and I was just super invested in that entire sequence. I'm pissed that it ended the way that it did with Vane getting captured, but I guess it makes sense that there's 2 episodes left. Not everything is going to be so easy. We need some kind of tension, and also it makes for great TV to see Eleanor and Vane reuniting after everything that's gone down with them. And we saw at the end of this episode, that's what I assume is going to go down in the next one, is Eleanor visiting Vane in his cell now that he's captured, and she claims that she is fully devoted to Rogers and that she's not devoted to Vane at all. She's going to kill Vane, or she wants to see him get killed, and I assume that she's not lying, because if somebody killed my father, I would want that person dead as well. I don't care about past feelings, whatever. Family is family. I would be very, very surprised and disappointed if Eleanor reverted to her ways of loving Vane, accepting him, and engaging in whatever they engaged in back in the past. I assume that that's not going to happen, and I hope that it doesn't. Is Vane going to die this season? I don't know. I hope not. I don't think that he will, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's what Woodes Rogers wanted to do, to make a statement to Flint and kind of be like, fuck off. But also, Flint sent Billy to go figure out the whole Vane situation, kind of make Rogers, I guess, paranoid that he's going to lose the streets if he doesn't let Vane go, because the people of the streets, you know, Vane was one of them once. So hopefully that plan is able to be executed. I believe in Billy. I think that he needs kind of like a stronger, I need to root for him, and I'm not rooting for him. Because Billy has this doubt in the back of his head against Flint, I always have this doubt against Billy. Like, I'm always thinking about how Billy wants to see Flint die, doesn't really, I mean, he respects Flint. Everybody respects Flint, but he just wants to see him die. He harbors that ill will, and you could see it in his face when they do like close-up shots of Billy. You can see that he almost second guesses everything that Flint does, but he's also not afraid to speak his mind to Flint, which I really appreciate. Silver has grown up in that way too. I don't want to say stepped up. I keep saying stepped up unintentionally, but I guess it would apply considering the situation now. Also, with the whole caravan chase scene, just Jack getting his backstory was also really good. Jack has always been one of my favorite characters, so getting kind of a little bit of his backstory before the chase sequence ended up happening was really awesome. Also, the look in Jack's face when he realized that there were people coming to help, that was just a good moment. I also understand why they wouldn't have killed the governor. I guess for plot reasons, it makes sense that they wouldn't have killed him while that was all going down. They had the perfect opportunity to, but I guess Jack was the main priority in that situation, and they weren't really worried about the state of Woodes Rogers, so that makes sense. But at least make sure that he's knocked out. Like, as soon as he started like rising, when he was waking up, I was like, Vane is done for. Vane is done for. So maybe if I had to make any predictions for next episode, maybe Blackbeard comes to save the day. I feel like Blackbeard's storyline was left kind of open. I don't know if we're gonna see him ever again in these last 2 episodes, because now there's 2 left, and I'm getting excited because the finale, the last 2 episodes of Black Sails episodes are usually intense. But if I had to predict anything to happen, I would predict that Blackbeard comes back to Nassau to save Vane. As many times as Vane is willing to betray Blackbeard, I think Blackbeard always has a soft spot for Vane. That's basically his son. I mean, it's like this son figure. What the hell? As much as Blackbeard doesn't want to admit that he loves and supports Vane, because Vane has betrayed him twice now, I think that there's always going to be that soft spot in his heart for Vane, because Vane is like his son. He's like, you know, the apprentice. I guess also my final thought is that Silver, is really ranking up in terms of my favorite characters list. I never expected for him to get as ruthless and as brave, I guess, as he has gotten in these last couple of episodes, but damn, he's really done a 180. And in my opinion, I'm all here for it, and I can't wait to see what else he has to offer. I assume that he, now that he has kind of done that switch that Flint did so many seasons ago, the switch to the dark side essentially, I can't wait to see what's in store for his character. Like, I am all here for ruthless, I don't give a fuck kind of attitude Silver. I'm all here for it. So yeah, I guess those are all my thoughts. Gonna try to watch the last 2 episodes tonight. As always, thank you guys for watching. Check out my other reactions if you have not already, and I will see you guys for episode 8. All right, bye guys. Episode 8, I just watched episode 8. Episode 9. As always, thank you guys for watching. Check out my other reactions if you have not already, and I will see you guys for episode 9. All right, bye guys.